Okay, Sean Unwin here, manager of Shop Task YYC, and put together a little GoPro edit, and most of this edit is going to be following my friend Mike Bosch. So I got Mike here with me.
Hello.
Awesome, and now right here you
Hello.
see Mike way ahead of me, and we're going down the hill into Weaselhead from the north side of Glenmore. Bombing down.
Yeah, awesome hills.
Whee! Now, Mike, one thing I want to talk about a little bit in the podcast is a little bit of kind of that mental side of skating, in particular that idea of getting into the zone. And I know that, like, I feel like I'm in that zone while I'm skating, you know, when we're bombing through some of these trails. So,
Yeah, I definitely get it more skating the trails than I do like going to a park. That's for sure.
right,
some
just like
reason-
a little bit out of it.
In nature,
Cool.
scenic, you don't really need to be like physical when you're out there. You can just cruise, glide, take the trail. Unlike like a park or something, you're always forcing your body to perform.
Nice. This is really interesting. You see Mike kicking his foot in front and using the momentum of that kick to help kind of propel a push off his outside edge through the heel of his foot. Really cool. And some interesting pumping techniques here too. Cool. So you're on the pathways. You feel like you're out of the city a little bit, and that lets you kind of clear your mind.
Oh yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
access that zone that we're always talking about.
It seems like there's less to worry about. Easier to zone out or zone
Sweet.
in.
So now we're heading back out of Weaselhead, heading south on the Glenmore Reservoir Trails. So if you're from Calgary, hopefully you can kind of know where that is. Gabe muscling up.
Yeah, he's a champion.
Champ. Always feel like a champ when you get to the top of the hill, though. Up the hill and cruising. Now, one cool thing you see lots in this video is on these straightaways where there's maybe a mild incline or decline, but nothing you're going to be going too fast on. Mike skates backwards on these a lot. Backward skating is so underrated. Like, you just feels better on your body, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely good to switch the muscle groups up when you're going for a long skate.
Nice.
Because this is probably 15K into our skate right now.
Right.
Maybe 10 to 15K into it.
Yeah, so like switching up your stride, it's important. Going backwards, that sort of thing. And you see lots of good shots of Mike going from backwards to forwards. There was one that we just passed by there. Probably saw it, and we'll get a few more chances to check it out. And I thought this was just beautiful, like green grass and blue sky. Damn.
Yeah. If you want just a relaxing time outside of the city, but you're still in it,
Yeah.
it's a perfect path.
Cool, yeah. So now we're still headed south towards Fish Creek Park. Now, veering off the trail slightly. And I thought this was kind of interesting because when you find like a spot where you like to skate, you got to make sure you're doing a little bit of exploring around so you can find the smoother ways. Like, so if you're skating through your neighborhood, not every road is going to be as smooth as the other. So find the spots that are smoother, like kind of curate your own adventure. Find the best way through. So back on the pathway. And here's Gabriel and Mike, synchronized skating. Awesome. So Mike, when you're trying to get away on your skates, that idea of getting in the zone, what gets you there? Can you talk about that?
It just happens. You don't force the zone. Just go for a skate or go and do whatever you're going to do, but you don't really worry about too much. Like in a situation like this, you're worrying about the road. It's just a little bit harder to kind of zone in. It's a lot easier on a straightaway, just a nice smooth surface.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like that element of danger kind of helps me get in the zone, though. Do you ever find that?
There's definitely a mindset you need to get into where falling's not an option.
Right. And now you're just so focused.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're definitely not thinking about anything that could do with falling. You're just thinking about staying up on your feet and finding the nicest way.
Cool. Here's another one of
smoothest
those.
way to get down.
Sorry, one of those turnarounds there. You see Mike with a quick kind of tomahawk turn where he has his weight fully on his left foot, lifts up his right foot, and then quickly transfers his weight to his right foot as he turns it to forward. I'm sure there's another one we'll be able to check out. Nice. Another really sweet thing I noticed while watching these videos is your ready position. We'll get a glimpse of it here Knees bent, kind of relaxed upper body. Perfect.
Yeah, keeping the shoulders and the hips over the skates. Your knees.
And turn around. There it is. Left foot to right foot again. Beautiful.
Yeah, and that's the easiest way. You just step out of it. Open book.
Right, open the book, close the book. Grass roll. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Highly recommend it. Anybody out just cruising around, if you want to try something different, just start rolling on grass. Grass between meridians, grass over sidewalks.
Yeah, it's such a useful skill. Actually, in the last video, I used the grass a lot to control my speed on hills. And now here we're going to get a chance to see... Well, this is pretty much a straight bomb. Going so fast.
Yeah, working on my backward skating. Need to start looking over the other shoulder. I think the whole video I'm over the right shoulder.
Yeah, that's your comfortable way.
Yeah.
Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, and you get going pretty quick on this hill for sure. I didn't want to do it the other way and
yeah,
falling on my face.
Wow. What were you thinking when you had to make that turn there? Were you like, I have to turn right now? Back to forward?
Yeah, I was a little bit lost when I was on it, to tell you the truth. I thought the steep part was now.
Hands on your knees.
But yeah,
that's good positioning.
This is the steep part. I probably could have held backwards till I got into here.
And hands on your knees, right? Like, how important is that position? So stable.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like on a hill like that, it could probably get away without it. But yeah, keeps your wheels nice and still without wobbling out. And more hills.
Go down the hill, you got to go back up. I love going up hills. I love it. Mike, what do you feel about that?
Torture. It's torture.
I love it. It's an underrated thing of skating, going up hills. And again, we're just like, we're like, whatever it is, 10 meters from the neighborhood. You can see some houses in the background, but it's like we're skating through the forest. I love it. So this is Fish Creek Park again, kind of closer to the Evergreen neighborhood.
Yeah, up on the Evergreen side of the valley.
Oh, okay. Heading back in. Now this is where we get a really good shot of Mike's technique for going downhill. So Mike is slaloming hard, obviously side to side, using both inside and outside edges, so really using power in both legs, but relying a little bit more on that inside edge, on the kind of the outside foot as you turn. And now we're just flying.
Yeah, with that hill, you had to control your speed. Sometimes that gate's closed.
Yeah.
So if you're not...
That was so scary. So I hit the grass beside Mike as we passed those people. Bug in Gabriel's eye. He's fine.
Yeah, sunglasses. Wear them sunglasses. Just keep the bugs out.
Cool, so loop through Fish Creek and now heading back towards Glenmore. So on the south side of Glenmore, heading north. Back towards Weasel Head. Skating through the forest. It's amazing. I think you and Gabriel get synchronized here again. Beautiful, look at that.
That's weird how it just happens.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe that's the whole, you're just zoning in on it.
Sweet. Now here's a really good shot of slaloming down the hill. So this is going back into Weasel Head, heading north. So this is the crazy side. Where rollerbladers have actually gotten quite hurt here.
Oh yeah, you see people get broken off.
So slaloming hard. And then let's talk about that outside edge. So as you turn to your left, your right foot is you're digging in a bit more, right? On that inside edge or vice versa?
Yeah.
Turning to your right, left foot is digging in?
Yeah. The main foot that's furthest downhill, you really want to push it on that edge.
Right.
And then right around here, wheels are slipping. So every time you turn, you have a little bit of a cess slide.
And then you know the hill so well, you just know when you can drop in.
Oh, yeah.
Make this corner.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody doing that first try. That corner comes up quick.
Yeah, you got to work your way from the bottom. Practice those hills. That was awesome. And then back to the bottom. Man, it's so gorgeous down there.
Just another little hill.
Coming through. Man, it's so green.
Yeah, and this might be the flattest surface in Calgary to skate.
Yeah,
The
down at the
bottom
bottom
of
of
Weaselhead.
Weaselhead. And it's all brand new asphalt too.
Yeah, freshly paved.
Little med spin, that was sick. Turn to your left, spin backwards onto your left foot, and then around to forward. So now a little hill bomb through Mount Royal area, using those sidewalk bumps as kind of like moguls and speak. So there's a really good shot of the ready position. Knees bent, head up, like you said, shoulders, hips,
Yeah,
kind of lined up right over top of your, almost the center of your foot, or maybe a little further back, towards the third wheel of your skate, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess the third wheel.
How fun are those driveway bumps? I've been skating those since I was like 12. My favorite thing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, low impact, doesn't really throw you out of control, but if you get going fast, you can easily gap 10 feet into the road.
Yeah. Jump over the manhole there. Good. See that knee bend again? There it is. Hips, yeah, it's perfect. Shoulders, hips, right over. And here you are again in that ready position. Like if you can master the ready position, that's huge. That's going to get you through most difficult skating situations.
Yeah, because any bump or anything that comes up in front of you, you could even hit it without seeing it, but you're perfectly balanced. And your weight's over the back foot, so that front wheel is just going to bounce over top of it.
Yeah.
It's not going to catch you up.
And here's our friend Jesse. Not to pick on Jesse, but here you'll notice on the inside foot to the direction that he's turning, he hasn't quite found that outside edge yet. East Village, doing some slides, that was sick. This one, huge air. You cleared a long distance though, right?
Roll down the windows. Yeah, it's a tricky spot. The boards stop you.
Awesome. That's it.